Are we good? Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, welcome everybody to the TacoCat podcast. Thank you all for tuning in today. Kit and Tyler are back dancing as always. And if you haven't had a chance to check it out, but Cody actually finally decided to break his silence and decided to show his face on camera. Cody, welcome to the light.
Yay, Cody!
There we go.
Oh God, it's hideous!
Oh, stop it, you. Stop it. I'm so moist.
So
Wait, what?
and
It's so scary. I'm slightly aroused.
so welcome everybody to the TacoCat podcast. It's Cody is on the podcast today. Thank you, Cody, again. Cody has a story for us for camping when he was last weekend. I'm gonna make you tell that story because that's
gonna
hilarious.
make your nipples bleed.
And
Wait,
whoa.
That's a different story.
That's a different story.
Yes? No.
Anyway,
Maybe.
so on the podcast today we have Jake, Tyler, as always. Tyler, say hi to everybody. Go ahead.
No.
Okay. Well, they say go fuck yourself.
No, they don't. They love
Anyway, then we got Kit over there. Kit, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Doing pretty well. And then Cody, of course. And then you got me. So, let's run down the podcast list real quick before we go into any story times that we might have. So on the podcast list today we have Nintendo, after reporting their 3-year losses of over $200 million, are going to be receiving layoffs, and we'll tell you where that's going to be affected and a couple of things that are in on that one. Also, the world's largest game collection is currently on auction right now. I think it's on auction until, I believe, the 11th of June. We'll talk about that. Also, Star Wars Episode 7, we have a couple things, leaked photos, and then we're going to talk about J.J. Abrams' response to said leaked photos. Also, Mark Hamill's interview about Star Wars and his concerns about how the fans will react to some of the things. Also, Eva Green responds to her apparently not safe for work risque poster for Sin City for Sin City 2. We'll talk a bit about that. Also, Tyler has something. I mean, I'm usually the one that has the RTS information, but Tyler has something about.
I don't even like RTSs.
Civilization Beyond Earth. Is that what it's called?
Beyond Earth.
Beyond Earth, yeah.
Beyond.
So, that's what we got on the list.
Welcome to the
today.
world of tomorrow.
Knock
Hi,
it
Frank.
off, Ted.
Anyway, so Cody, what you said you went camping? What was it, last weekend, right?
I did.
Yeah. So how was it? How was it?
It was great. It was actually
Where's my
good.
popcorn?
We went out to Bodega Bay and went clam digging.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Did you catch anything?
yeah.
Anything?
We caught at least 160 horseneck clams.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. Not bad. So you had fun. Did you go? No, who'd you go with? Wait, I'm not trying to.
Oh, I went with a couple buddies of mine and then their family.
Oh, right
their
on.
friends and stuff. Anyway, so while I was out there, we were all having a drink. A couple drinks, actually. A couple drinks in.
Oh boy.
quite a few drinks in.
Some adult beverages over there. And
Like Coke? like
And-
soda?
Yes.
Milkshakes?
Like hard Coke.
Like chocolate.
So it's like frozen.
no,
Yeah,
it was
sure.
more like orange juice and vodka.
Oh, so
Vodka.
they were screwing around, if you know what I mean.
It was a few screwdrivers
Screwdriver.
in, and where our campsite is at. So there's the campsite up here. There's a wall, and then the beach. So I mean, there's a good 3-foot drop there. Anyway, so I was drunk. I'm gonna admit that I was drunk, and these kids there they're playing some sort of zombie game.
They
And
some sort of zombie game?
Yeah, they had some like driftwood that they found on the beach, and they were using it as a gun. So I was like, all right. I can get into this, right?
I can do this.
Nothing
I
like
can do
hardcore
this.
warfare.
I was drunk. I was like, all right, guys, hold on back here. I'm going to
Imagination and
start
shit.
playing. So, next thing I knew, I'm diving off of this beach wall, rolling combat style onto the sand, rolling back, jumping over the wall like, hey,
Hey,
shooting people.
bang,
bang,
whatever,
bang, bang.
Finger bang.
And,
No, that's not what we want to do.
I mean, the kids that I was playing with, they were like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12. I mean, they have a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And I mean, for being 22 years old, I'm just like,
You-
I feel
like
like
an old man?
upstaged with the amount of energy that these kids have. So anyways, we get roughhousing or whatever. I roll on the sand and I hit the ground hard this last time, and I'm just like, I'm flat on the sand. I'm done. I'm sitting there. I'm just like, oh, I'm spent.
You know they called you old, right? As soon as you walked away.
Oh, I know they did.
Old man.
Anyway, so they come up, they dump some salt water
Suck it,
on me,
Grandpa.
whatever. And
You're a
I was just
jerk.
like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. No more. I'm out. And
You
so,
should have grabbed him, just walked him in some water, just, there you go.
That's exactly what they did. They're like, oh, wake up. And I'm like, I just want to sleep right here on the beach. I'm drunk.
This sand is
I'm
so
tired.
Warm
I just want
sand.
to sleep on the beach.
The warm, cold sand at the sand.
And then the
so-
tide comes in.
So the next morning I wake up,
And then
and
Aquaman
I
happens.
swear to God, it feels like I got tossed in a dryer. And I mean, I've got bruises all over, man. I didn't realize how hard I was going with. I was just killing zombies with these kids, right? and the next morning, my buddies are like, "Man, you really got into it. These kids. We literally thought you were one of them." And I was just like, "The
they're-
magic
Are
of
they-
alcohol."
They're probably looking. They're probably looking. You're like, yes, just
No, they were sitting there laughing. They were sitting there poking at me like, "Oh, look at this fuck. He's over here."
The kids were like, man,
Drunk.
he's
Look
old.
at this
oh look
And
at
the
oh
the
look,
adults
Cody's
were like,
at it
"Man,
again.
There he goes.
Who else
man.
but Cody? Choo.
Drunk adventures for that's enough for me
That's
for
smart
a
to
little
know.
I
while.
like that as a new segment. Cody, you should
Cody-
lead it.
Oh,
Cody
it was
shenanigans.
Cody.
I've got some stories.
Ah.
Cody's shenanigans.
Exactly.
New,
All
exclusive to TacoCat.
Move on
Anyway,
to the podcast.
So moving on to the actual list here. So Nintendo, after, like I said before, after reporting 3 years consecutively of losses, are finally getting some or leveling some layoffs into some branches that they have throughout the world. I think they reported, I believe it was about $200 million that
That's
were
what should be playing.
Yeah.
We
dun
lose.
dun 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 dun. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Sad,
what it
sad
was.
war
Yeah.
song.
Anyway, so they lost like $200 million, and they're laying off, I believe it was 100 or 135 people
That's very quite
in
quickly.
their German headquarters. So I'm not sure if
German.
I'm not sure if that's the headquarters of like Nintendo in Europe.
No.
I don't think it is, but I
it's
think
just
it's at least
Germany.
it's in the country. And they said it's going to affect a lot of the people who are working in that area, and a couple other businesses are going to like lose the contract that they had with those
Yeah.
companies, because they can't. There's no company there anymore, company branch anymore there for them to ship things to. I wonder
Oh,
what it's
they'll
going to
get
do.
it. They'll
Yeah,
get it somehow.
yeah. I mean, I think what it's going to do is I think they're going to just change like distribution methods in that area, because I mean, if it's not in, I mean, I'm not sure what region Germany is located in. Like, I know there's like region 1, 2,
Germany.
and 3. Well,
Good offers. Good look in there, Tiger.
there's so much contempt.
Alvida
So much contempt.
Nice.
But anyway, so I'm not sure if that's like where they did like localization for like
That's pro-
international releases,
It's
or
probably
what.
like the main hub for that portion of
Of
the
Europe.
Europe.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna affect a couple people, about 135 people, and some other people are actually gonna be transferred to different branches. So people who've been working there for years are gonna be uprooted. I mean, it's not really a huge thing, but Nintendo is like okay. Well, we're with a we're
Frank,
consulting right now.
How good is your French? We.
We?
That's where you're going.
See ya.
I thought you meant like Wii U. Oh shit.
Oh,
Better get yourself a Rosetta Stone, because you're heading to
but
France.
Yay.
Well, anyway, but
Hey,
some
Pierre, how
so
good
some
is your
people,
English? No.
well, some people
Okay.
are going to be transferred to different areas, but Nintendo said, like, they released a statement saying that they are in consultation with somebody to get them on track again. And right now, after the announcement of Mario Kart 8,
I wanna play
their
it.
stock jumped up a whole bunch, and the sales for the Wii U system jumped through the roof.
Just for Mario Kart.
But
You
they
underestimate
only now
the popularity of Mario Kart.
well now an interesting thing about how many the Wii U sales. So when was the Wii U released? Tyler, do a quick search for me when the Wii U was released.
I say 2000.
But anyway,
Sweet.
so
No.
the
2010?
now so that's what people are calling like the beginning of the next gen, because that was Nintendo's next iteration and whatever. And so was it
November 18th, 2012.
2012.
2 years.
Okay, so it's been out for roughly 2 years,
Roughly.
and
It's been rough. Yeah, that's for sure.
yeah, very rough. So it's been roughly out for 2 years, and
Oh.
okay, so now
I
it's
keep seeing
now
these sad
just gotten.
articles on it.
Oh yeah, no.
The Wii U is dead in its current form.
Oh yeah. Well, so the Wii U,
Damn.
it's jumped up in popularity and it sold a whole bunch of new consoles after the announcement of Mario Kart 8. Well, it is now only just reached like what the next gen consoles from Sony and Microsoft have, and some of it like hasn't even surpassed some of it. And it's like, so in 2 years they can make what Sony and Microsoft did in like what, a couple months.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Plus, they
So
can
it's
also
like-
rely on their sales of their 3DS and their 2DS systems with those games.
Well,
They
they're
also need
they're
those exclusive
hoping.
titles.
Yeah, they're see the one thing that Nintendo, and I think this is what dug them into that hole to begin with, was they relied too much on first party things and they didn't have enough third party development. Also, another thing, they didn't their cross platforming they didn't do it. So like the Wii U did not talk with the 3DSs or anything like that. So like you had to have like two separate
Well,
like
why don't we just
Nintendo
get the
IDs.
system
Yeah.
out next to each other?
But you
Make
also
them
have
work out.
those certain type of consoles, like just
Well,
one platform only, like the
Well, the thing that they were that people were kind of upset about was, okay, so on the 3DS you can 3DS and 2DS you can buy stuff off the Nintendo Marketplace, whatever they
That's pretty cool.
are calling
Yeah.
it, and you can
Yeah.
download it straight to the thing. Well, you do the same thing with the Wii and the Wii U. Well, they didn't have cross talking, so the whole thing is like you'd have two separate accounts
Purchases.
for for those things instead of having them together. Also, there was a whole bunch they could have done, especially with the tablet for the Wii U, that they could have done with the 3DSs or with the 2DSs or whatever. There was so much potential with that, and they've just underutilized it. I wholeheartedly believe that. I mean, because I think that's a really cool idea, having that tablet draw pad thing like that. I think that's a really cool
Scribble knots.
method. Yeah, I mean,
That was
and-
the- that
and
was the one that
Scribblenauts- and
utilized it the
Scribblenauts-
best.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean that's
That's
what
one game, though.
that's 95% of the game though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so they're gonna be hitting some layoffs. It's been a while since we talked actually about a bit of Nintendo news, which is kind of I mean I guess it's
Nintendo
all
is
been
no
bad.
It's been a lot of news for them, but it's all depressing.
You don't
Yeah.
you don't always
Stay
want to
away
talk
from it.
bad news about someone.
Yeah.
I feel
I
bad
mean,
for him.
Mario-
I mean, we're not
Kart
actually
8.
personally talking crap on them. It's
Yeah.
just it's been happening.
it's
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
Well, oh, God,
But Mario Kart 8, oh my god, have you guys seen the gameplay?
yeah.
Luigi, you've changed.
Luigi's a stone cold killer now.
I
Okay.
haven't seen any of the gameplay or anything. Is that pretty dope?
That
I
stare.
think another game that would. I think another
He
game
wants
that would.
first place.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
wants
He wants to be
Mario.
first, brother.
I am tired.
He
of
is the older brother, isn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
Is he?
No, Luigi's the big brother. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And Mario's the fat little brother that gets all the recognition.
All the
All the
attention.
recognition. Anyway.
Mom never loved me. He only loved you.
Well, it's like, well, Luigi, you're what we call a big accident. But,
Oh,
oh,
Mamma
but,
mia!
What I don't get is they're the Mario brothers, which would assume that's their last name. So
Mario.
or is Mario just so kick ass? He's like, hey Luigi, guess what? You're a Mario brother. That's what you are and what you always
Well,
will
okay.
be.
And there's only two of them, right? I mean,
No.
Mario doesn't
Yeah.
have any like.
well,
No,
I mean, they have
no.
like the Nega ones, which is like
Wario
Wario and
and,
Waluigi.
I never
Waluigi.
understood that. Where'd they come from? I have no idea.
I don't know where
Where'd they
they actually
originally- where did they
where they
originate
actually
from?
fit in.
I feel like they fit within a storyline with one of the
Is
3D
it?
worlds. Like one of the first Mario Brother worlds.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I can't remember.
Because I
either.
know that they came over like
do
Wario's
Captain
World or
Google.
something like that. Yeah, definitely do that for me. But
All I see is a picture of Luigi
Oh.
on Wiki.
There's a little bit of
And he's got a
information.
So Nintendo hasn't said
hasn't said
a
what?
lot of the game, like some of their games with them both in it,
Mm-hmm.
it swaps. Like Luigi would be the older, or he'd be the younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
And in the wiki, it says he's slightly younger. There it is. Luigi is
Luigi.
portrayed as the slightly younger but taller fraternal twin brother.
Oh, how
Wait.
sad.
They're twins.
They're twins.
Huh.
Ha!
Wait a minute.
What?
That makes
No.
actually, yeah, if you think about that, that makes a lot more sense.
What?
Kinda, I guess.
Hey, Luigi.
Hey
Guess
Mario.
who's the oldest one? That's right, bitch.
by a few minutes.
Yeah, guess who can play basketball like a motherfucker?
Luigi's
This
got
guy.
that dunk.
He got that dunk, got them hops.
He's also, fighting ghosts and clearing mansions out.
Yeah. Well,
And that jump, yo.
yeah, no, that jump definitely.
And
I
then,
think
Super Smash Brothers.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I think-
Smash.
Yeah, I think I was actually going to
His
talk about Super
flail-
Smash Brothers.
his
I
flail
think
run.
Super Smash Brothers, if they announced, that the new one, if they haven't already announced it, then that would drive up Wii U sales as well. Because I mean, we've been playing Super Smash Brothers, Brawl, the last few weekends.
Original,
and
Super
so
Smash
much
Brothers.
fun,
I smash
and
all
the
you.
and the original
Cody,
Super Smash
you
Brothers.
play Kirby the entire time.
Yeah.
Get on our levels.
Get on my level, y'all.
Play different ones. and then
I
talk
do
to
play
me.
different ones,
No, you don't.
motherfucker. Listen here.
So, anyway,
Well, what other ones do you play besides Kirby?
So that's what is. That's
what
why they
others
chose
do I
Luigi.
see you play besides?
Oh, really?
Exactly. You have to think about that.
No, I
Dude, go
Well-
Sonic.
Well,
That-
speaking-
I
that-
just wrecked you.
Well, guys-
Sonic is terrible.
Did you see how I was stomping?
You don't know what you're doing with Sonic. You're just pressing your button mashing the whole time.
Guess who got second? Guess who got better than you?
No.
I didn't know why I was going that phrase.
I know.
Beat your ass is what I'm saying.
It's all
I
about
beat
King.
your ass.
It's all about King Dedede.
well,
though.
speaking of old
beat your
school,
ass, you
well,
didn't play.
speaking of
Okay.
old school,
Okay.
of old
Okay.
school
Okay.
gaming
Okay.
icons and games and things like that, the world's
Okay.
largest
There
game
we go.
collection is now on auction, and this game collection, guys, settle the fuck down, come
It's
on.
hurting me.
This game collection has, I believe the guy who's selling it has the complete catalog for I believe the original Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Saturn, and that's where
Wait, is
Sonic fits in, Sega
isn't he
Saturn,
the
and
guy
then the
that-
Virtual Boy as well.
Isn't he the guy that Microsoft awarded gold membership for life in an Xbox One?
I'm not sure.
That'd be dope.
Because he
I
had
really don't know.
he had the largest collection of video games.
I mean,
Maybe I don't know, but
how did he
Okay,
afford this is
the
the
only
question.
reason I say this because I read an
It's called
article about the
savings,
same, like a similar,
Life
like,
savings?
this- I think it's about the same
Exactly.
guy,
Mhm.
and they awarded him like a gold membership for his entire life with an Xbox One.
oh wow, really?
How
for
much
free.
is it selling for?
Well, when you invest
right
that
now,
much
it's
money in a
actually on
company,
auction.
they
It's
kinda
also-
have to owe you
it's a
something.
But
bidding
here's the
war.
thing: if
Yeah,
it's
it's a
the
bid war.
But here's the thing:
So-
if it's the same guy that I'm thinking about, he only spent about $20 on each of his games. He said he would not spend anything over $20 on each of these video games that he bought.
So he bought them off
Uh,
of eBay.
No,
That's
he would
probably
wait
not
until
him.
they got down to 20 in any like stores or online if he could, until they were under $20. He'd buy them.
That's
and
still
then he would
that's
save-
a shit ton of games.
Yeah,
Do you think he
yeah.
has Sneak King? I bet you he has Sneak King.
Probably.
All the
but
sneak
anyway,
peeks.
so
Assuming
it's
he has all
on
of 'em.
it's
He has to.
on it's on one auction website.
Handing the
And
burger off.
let's see, it started at $1, and last time I checked, when I first got this story, it was at $50,000
That's worth
already.
it, though.
That's still a
which
steal.
which is still
That's all
still a
those games.
steal because the game archive is actually valued at I think $188,000 or
Just
something
the
like that.
history in these games.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty freaking crazy, and
I'm assuming they're all in good
Well,
condition.
see,
oh
here-
yeah, I mean they're
Here's
all
the
in pretty
thing.
good
In the article I
condition.
read in a Game Informer about this guy who got this, who has the largest collection, he says his is worth about 700,000 from this. That's
Well, I'm not entirely sure what
That's a
the
lot
whole
of
thing,
money.
but I read it. I read something that was
Memories
like
are priceless.
188,000.
he says
Okay.
most of them
Memories are
are not
priceless.
even opened.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
he just bought it.
well,
It's like,
when you
man,
when you
you're gonna
have
look
that many
great
games,
on my shelf.
when you have that
You're
many
gonna look
games,
great
there's
while
no way
dust
you're gonna
is
be able to
collecting
play.
on your face.
So, but yeah, no, it's he's
That
selling
sucks.
them not because he wants to, but because he has, I guess, family issues or whatever. He didn't specify. Which
That's
I mean
sad.
that sucks. But hey, if you want to
Who needs a family when you're surrounded by
Video
a
game.
fictional
I've
world
got
of
my
all your
Nintendo
friends?
family.
I got my Mario Brothers.
Hey, Mario, Luigi,
Mario,
together
Luigi.
forever.
Mega Man.
I'm gonna save the
everybody come to me.
princess.
But
I'm
anyway,
the hero
if you
now.
want to, if you want to own it,
This poor guy.
I'll leave a link in. If it's still on by the time the podcast goes up, I will leave a link to where it is, and you can either at
Do
least
you know how much
take a
time
look
is left
on
on
it.
this bid?
I believe it's a couple days. I believe it is on the 11th.
You
The
should have let
11th.
it go for like a month.
Well, it's been on for a while apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's on the 11th. I think
50
is when it
cents
goes.
sold.
Anyway,
It says-
so yeah,
yes.
so I mean, there's not much to say about it, but I mean, he's got the complete catalog of a number of systems, especially the Virtual Boy, because that one was really hard because that one was only available for a short amount of time.
Does he have just the consoles?
No. He has the consoles and the games.
And the games.
Yay! Let me
Yeah.
go back to the dinosaur age.
Well,
These games suck. Oh yes, blow me
oh,
harder.
blow my cartridge.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Blow
Yeah.
me.
And now I'll work
Back
for
in
you.
the
Oh, my
day.
chip,
Yeah.
my mother chip. Oh.
What?
What?
Oh,
Mother-
God.
what?
Your base R belong to us.
Give me now.
Yeah. I really,
Give me.
I want it. I want that so
Girls.
much. I want them so much. I know
Just
I'm never gonna be have
Just
it.
bragging rights to have.
Well, bragging
I
rights,
got
and then
all
you know
this
the
shit.
moment
We
the moment that
How
it
do you
that
bring
it's
that up in a conversation? I got the one biggest collection of video games in my apartment.
no, you just say
Over
say
there.
I'm
Over
in
there.
Guinness Book of World
All
Records.
around you.
For what?
around.
For
For-
having no life.
You see that room? It would have been for my wife.
No
but
life and
Who
no
needs a
money.
wife?
When you got
See
video
those two
games.
rooms over there? That would have been for my children. My
Are you
son
married?
and my daughter.
Yeah.
Ha! Who needs children when you have a wife? I have video games. Ha!
Huh.
Are you married?
Well.
Yes, I am. Who's your wife? Her name's Peach.
Her name is Nintendo.
Her name is- and she is beautiful.
Her name
Anyway,
is Sega.
Let me just say, nights get pretty frisky.
well, Tyler. Speaking of nights,
That nights.
we're moving on to Star Wars.
Ah,
See, nights. K-N. I.
that was a bit of a stretch.
We get it.
Anyway.
So
We get the Krabby pun.
So Star Wars Episode 7, the movie, you know, it's been always a thing, and I don't know if this is just a Hollywood thing, but especially with J.J. Abrams, he has a lot of his movies that he's done recently, so like the Star Trek movies and now Star Wars, have all had somebody who's gone in there and taken pictures and leaked photos to the press before, you know, and they want anything out there. And usually he freaks the fuck out. Like, I mean, like with the Star Trek movies, Kit, knock it off.
I know he's
With
doing
the
it.
Star Trek movies,
You're a child.
they took a couple pictures of like Zach Quinto in one of his Vulcan uniforms or whatever, and they had to move everybody in. They had like inside. They couldn't do anything if they had to stay in their trailer if they weren't on set in costume. They had to, you know, it was just some crazy shit. Well,
Like
this time,
lockdown, huh?
yeah.
J.J.
Oh,
Abrams,
yeah.
it's hot in here. Can I come out? No! Stay
Not-
there!
Not until I am ready for you.
Scratch. I'm not letting you out.
I'm kind of hungry. Shh.
But
Your scene's up next.
so with
fat anyways.
the Star Wars, TMZ has a mole or had a mole in there, and they
I
took
bet you the dude
pictures
just
for
literally
them.
walked on
Okay.
there and be like,
Hold on, let me get this straight here. Now, TMZ has nobody. TMZ pays people to get information, and then therefore they have a mole.
Yeah,
so
that's
TMZ
I
has
used the.
nobody.
That's why I used the air quotes.
TMZ has nobody.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so TMZ then posted these leaked photos from Star Trek Episode 7 online, because that's what TMZ does.
They're fuckers. I
I-
hate them.
I-
hate them
I
all. They
hate
have no
spoilers.
life.
People are like, oh, check out these exclusive pics of the
So-
film coming out. No!
No, that's when you go.
I want it to be a
"No."
surprise.
It's like, yeah, it's like
So,
this fucking...
I mean, if they're press release photos, then I'll look at them.
No,
But
not even.
I mean,
No
just
way.
to see how cool and it brings up the hype. But anyway, so they showed everything from like, you know, this desert like reptile thing like that they're gonna have that has, it's a puppet and it's going to take 5 or 6 people to actually operate it.
Also, they're using the
And
old
so
school
yeah,
animation.
no, and he wants to stay as far away from CGI and special effects as he can. I mean, he knows he's gonna have to use it,
Right.
but you know, he wants to
Just to
stay
keep
as
up
true
with
to
it
the
nowadays.
original Star
He
Wars as
doesn't
he
want
can,
to do Avatar.
which is great. Well, I mean, which is great. I really like that whole thing. But anyway, they took pictures of that. They took pictures of inside the warehouse with the Millennium Falcon getting built. And so that was the piece de resistance,
I think
and
that's-
they
I
were
think
like,
it's gonna be
They
fake.
should have
people,
had Chewie in their
people were
building.
like, oh, like everyone was freaking out. Well, J.J. Abrams tweeted after these things went out on TMZ's website. God, it was just a couple days later, but it was a handwritten note from him that was pasted on this one, or it was taped to this one thing, and it goes, it was like, I really hate people feel that they have the need to release photos of Star Wars Episode 7, and I'm sick and tired of the insinuations that the Millennium Falcon is going to be in Star Wars Episode 7, signed J.J. Abrams.
It's
and,
not. It's actually
and
his trailer.
And it's on the hollow chessboard that was from the Millennium Falcon. So it was kind of like, well, I'm glad to see you've got a sense of humor because it's like, okay,
what if it's not?
that's pretty funny.
What if they're just building it because he just wants it
He just
built?
wants
Beautiful
a
sense of
model
humor.
Of it.
They're building it, and the
he's like-
TMZ guy jumped the gun on this.
Well,
and he's
They
team-
like,
do that though. They
Well, TMZ
J.J. Abrams
took
laughing.
the picture of it, and then he goes, we got released. Okay, quick, everybody. So they just destroyed it, cut it from the
I would
movie.
totally do that. If I did that, if that happened.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so I gotta make this clear. I gotta make this clear for myself and maybe for the people who are watching.
Our fans. You can say our fans.
But
it's okay.
so
Use the F word.
so this is episode 7
Yes.
taking place
After episode 6,
after
that,
episode 3,
well,
three.
3,
but episode 6.
yeah, episode 6.
Okay, so it is
Yeah,
Release-wise,
so
it's after 3.
Yeah.
so kind of
chronologically, after
So
Give me up to
so
speed
basically,
chronologically
how it goes: Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones,
Right.
Revenge of the Sith. That's the new trilogy, okay, or the
the
Six.
the
Set.
prequel trilogy.
Right.
Now the original trilogy or the saga is 4, 5, 6. So that's
New
New
Hope,
Hope,
Return of the Jedi.
No,
No.
that's New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi, and then this one I'm not sure what the name of it is,
I
but
don't think
it's
they've
Star Wars
released
Episode
the,
7.
subtitle.
But
They're
yeah,
just gonna
that's
call
the.
it Ted.
So how
Ted.
is Luke Skywalker
Frey.
gonna be in this one?
Yeah.
Who's gonna
Actually,
play?
Harrison Ford,
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill actually signed
Luke
on to
Skywalker.
it. Carrie
The
Fisher's,
original Luke
yeah,
How are they gonna make it? Like, what is this gonna take place like years
Yeah.
after? Like,
Yeah,
that's
probably.
how it
40,
is.
50
Some-
years after.
yeah, probably something
probably
something
gonna-
similar to that.
He's probably gonna be like some
So-
sort of like Jedi Master. and
Well,
cha-
Oh,
he's
no,
already
he
a
is. He
Jedi
already-
Master.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
no,
at the end of
Yeah,
like,
the
he
new
could be like a
Jedi
trainer.
Order and the Legacy era and stuff like that.
Ooh, the
but-
Jedi Temple, the new established Jedi Temple.
Yeah,
Maybe.
or something like that.
Maybe
Probably.
It's
Padawans.
Well, that's what he did. I mean, that's what he did. But I don't know because all of the chronology in the extended universe is all retconned.
It is.
I don't know anymore. Maybe he just became a bounty hunter. Maybe he just
That
decided
would
to
be
dick off to
so
Princeton and became
badass.
Batman.
Luke
That'd be
Skywalker.
badass
Bounty
if he
hunter.
became a bounty hunter. Just a total
Boba Skywalker.
curveball. So Luke, how's it been?
So
Oh, you know,
Luke
catching smugglers.
Skywalker.
You know, collecting bounties.
But anyway, but no, like
good
Billy D. Williams is gonna be in it. Harrison
the
Ford,
Don't know
Carrie
who Billy D.
Fisher.
Williams is.
Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian.
Oh,
Lando!
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
Lando. Okay.
Lando.
Yeah,
Just gotta say Lando. I know who that is.
yeah. So
But
Lando
Luke-
Calrissian, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, Harrison Ford
Harrison Ford's gonna be in there
for
too.
Solo.
Han Solo.
Yay.
Yeah, and then Carrie Fisher for
Old
If
cast.
if Han Solo has been
Leia.
officially announced as like
Mhm.
as characterized in this movie, Millennium Falcon's gonna be in there.
Probably.
Yeah, why is that a surprise?
That is not a surprise.
Well-
Han just like, you know.
Well,
even
because
though the
it's
ship
well,
was
see,
sentimental,
it's
Yeah.
more of the icon. It's like, oh my God, there it is. This in all of its fucking tubing
Oh,
PVC pipe glory is this Millennium Falcon.
Well,
this
back-
testitude.
Back
This
then, the Millennium
testament
Falcon was
to
actually
Testitude.
only about
this
big.
testicle of
That's what I thought.
this testicle of
The
galaxies.
aluminum falcon is a
It's the
testicle to the galaxy.
Testicle to the galaxy.
It
But
kind of
Is
looks
that
like
what the
one.
movie? Is that what the title of the movie is gonna be called? The Testicle of
the
Galaxies.
testicle of the galaxy.
I go see it. I go see it still.
You would too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
love testicles.
No. No.
Cock ogler.
Damn.
Anyway.
Whoa. Whoa.
So,
No,
anyway.
First off, it's cock knocker.
Anyway.
Hobnob.
Oh,
So,
come on.
speaking
Mark
of-
Hamill played him.
It's cocksocket.
So speaking of Mark Hamill,
Knocker.
You're a
speaking of
cocksocket.
Mark Hamill and me and my incredible segues. Speaking of Mark Hamill,
Mark Hamill.
Segue.
Mark Hamill just had an
Ham.
interview earlier this week. I can't remember who it was
Mark
with,
Ham is ill.
but he expressed some concerns that he has with the upcoming trilogy. Not that it won't be good, but
So
that
it's in a trilogy. It's gonna be a trilogy.
yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
another
nine-
9 movies.
Series.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
some shit.
me
Dude, there's
the
like way more James Bond films. There's
the OCD
way more
the
Godzilla
OCD
films.
the OCD in me.
Don't wave it
Dude,
off.
like,
That's
well,
a valid
but see, the Godzilla movies are all the same. Is all the same story, just redone in a different way.
Not really.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
There is
missed
no
this
chron-
part when aliens came down and brought
Godzilla.
brought monsters. Oh, and Mechagodzilla. I'm sorry. That's
Mechagodzilla.
totally.
No, okay. Godzilla.
Yeah,
Same-
same
that's the
same
first
story.
one.
Same story.
There is no
Giant
chrono-
monster
there's
destroying
no-
a city.
There's no storyline with Godzilla other than in the movies themselves. There's no chronological order, honestly.
It's
Yeah,
it's all
there is.
it's
I'm
no
pretty
it's
sure
like
there is.
it's like DC Marvel
Yeah.
multiverse is what
No,
it is.
it's not.
Multiverse.
They're all in the same universe. Tokyo just constantly gets fucked up by Godzilla.
Well then, Tyler, applying your Superman or applying your Man of Steel logic, then the entire world must be fucked up because the economy is totally wrecked. But and how
Whoa, whoa,
how
whoa. The
how
world's
did
not
Japan
wrecked.
how did Japan build all this stuff back? Oh, I mean,
Maybe they should build their buildings out of cardboard.
Well, they did.
no,
Yeah.
you can't, no.
That's
Did
how
you
they get
watch
up
the
so
movie?
fast.
I mean, he just freaking tears it up.
So anyway,
You can still see the shipping label.
back onto Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill.
So he's saying not that it's not going to be good, but that the fans might not like it and it won't. He's afraid it won't live up to the hype. Which
Is there a
it is
Jar Jar?
it is an incredible hype. I don't know. We don't know if there's
Oh
a Jar
my
Jar.
god, if Jar Jar comes
Gotta go.
back, that'd be great.
No,
Well,
it wouldn't. It would be
I'd
terrible.
laugh. I would, because everyone in the audience would be like, no! And I'd just be,
No, he'd be like,
oh,
because he's gonna be old as hell.
Oh my god, Jar Jar becomes the new Yoda.
he uses his
he's not a
tongue
Jedi.
with the lightsaber.
He's not a Jedi. He can't.
Yeah.
Ew.
What's about to fuck you up?
No, see, and then he chops his own tongue off because he's clumsy as fuck.
God.
It's like the arm
Chops off
thing in
his
Star
little
Wars.
flip-
Yeah.
his little
Everyone
flippers
loses.
here.
His little-
Flap, 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 flap. Anyway. Whoop,
He's
whoop,
a-
whoop, 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 whoop. Anyway,
God, this is the most annoying podcast I think we've ever done.
probably.
Sorry, guys.
So,
it's a great debut for
Them
Cody.
Gungans.
So with
We missed you.
so with that, he's afraid that it won't live up to the hype, and he notices how strongly fans of Star Wars feel about the whole thing of that, and also there's still a lot of lingering animosity, and especially with me and a lot of my friends about the whole everything is a lie kind of thing, and you're one of your favorite series of all time has just been shit on completely.
I don't understand
And they're
that, though.
shit. They just took a Cleveland steamer on your face.
Oh wait. Okay. So no.
No,
it's
Explain
not
that,
a
please.
Cleveland
I don't know what you
steamer.
guys are talking
not a-
about.
Exactly, they
So
fucked
what?
it up.
So what? When it was purchased,
okay.
all the lore and stuff was just erased, or what?
See, it's like a Cleveland steamer, but they shit on your face instead of on your chest.
So it's like
You
a.
can't,
It's like a Dirty
use
Sanchez.
Star
No,
Wars.
no.
No,
Dirty
no.
chances when you
No,
like.
no,
Are you
we're not-
kidding
we're
me?
not-
We're
we're not
missing
ta- we're not
out on
talking about
Star
this.
Wars puns. Call it Bantha fodder. For Christ's sake, there's so many
No,
puns
no,
we can
no,
do.
Tyler,
but you're
Tyler,
just
Tyler,
going,
Tyler, because I don't know if
Cleveland steamer on
'cause-
the Cleveland steamer on the face. Yeah.
Because Tyler,
Not Bantha fodder.
yeah, no, because Banthas don't
Not
exist anymore.
Scum, not
Filter
robots.
How do we know they exist anymore?
Because they're on
Because
the
they're
video
in the
screen.
movies.
Well, they aren't in the movies.
Yeah, they are.
When?
When they're going to the cantina, you can see them walking in the background.
I don't know, man.
Wait, the
I
big Star
don't
Wars
know.
fan is questioning
I don't know,
in
Tyler.
the movies.
I don't know because I can't even tell what's canon in the universe
He
anymore.
even say Bantha
I
fodder.
don't know, Tyler.
I knew this was
I don't
gonna
know.
happen.
I don't know.
See,
I
he's
don't know.
all mad
It's
because
not-
I
it's
told him
not-
the books don't
It's not
matter.
making. I don't know. It just.
happened
I don't
earlier.
feel like it would work. Like
work
those
3
things
hours.
really
War.
exist
I wish
in
I
this
got it on
universe.
camera.
Go fuck yourself. Anyway.
Hey,
So-
I'm not George Lucas.
Anyway.
Don't get mad at me. All
So
right.
Mark, so he's afraid
sneaky, isn't it?
that the people are gonna be super angry about it or not gonna like it. Which, I mean, he's totally right. I mean, when you have something this hype and especially something as good as Star Wars and how freaking bloodthirsty the fans get,
pretty hard
it's gonna be some. There might be some.
I'm gonna
there
go
might
to
be
the
some
midnight
riots.
showing
There
just
might
to
be some
see the
deaths.
nerd
So now I
rages.
don't understand what you guys were talking about earlier about how like all the history has been.
So basically, what happened was
There-
when Disney got a hold of it and they decided they were going to make the new trilogy. Well, there's already an expanded universe that happened after Episode 6. There's the New Order era. There's the
everything.
Legacy era.
Everything.
Basically,
Comic
it
books,
goes and it goes
games,
animated
No
games,
anime yet.
um,
Star
comic
Wars anime?
books,
Oh my
um,
gosh.
books,
Luke
novels,
Skywalker's
everything
anime
from.
eyes.
So
Coming
cool.
from-
Why?
Coming from my perspective,
Yoda.
coming from my perspective, because I've never read any of the books or
Mhm.
played any of the video games, that
Nerd.
this new movie here would make more sense to me than having all of these extra games afterwards and all that stuff. So that's kind of like hearsay. It may be a part of the franchise, but I don't think it should be actual part of the storyline.
Well. See, the whole thing
Like
is
a
like what they
sub-storyline or
well
a
well they would
alternate
have to do.
universe.
They would have to do. See, I have a. The problem with it is that it's already been established, and people who are diehard fans have read it like a Bible. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I've read
And it's
a
been
lot
purged
of the I've read
by
a lot
the
of
creator
the and I've read a lot of the expanded novels. So the thing is like they wanted. I believe what they wanted is they wanted to take artistic license or whatever and not have to worry about following what had already been done, on throughout the thing. They wanted to make their own. They wanted to make their own story and make it their own. So, I mean, I can understand that from an artist standpoint. You don't want to be bound to what somebody else did.
Right.
But still,
By a person.
yeah,
They did
you
buy
really-
the franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, they did purchase
Yeah.
the storyline that
It's
they
still-
needed to work with.
It's fucked up.
And it's not like these were, authors hired by LucasArts. These were people who just watched the movies, big fans, and were like, I'm going to write a book.
No, they was all canon, Tyler. It was all
Not
accepted canon.
anymore.
This word canon,
Yeah.
it just does not.
Yeah, well,
It's
you'll hang out with
Not
us some more,
anymore.
you'll figure it out.
Not anymore.
Yeah, well, I know, but to say they weren't commissioned, they
sad.
were. They were because
true.
you had to.
It's true.
Were they commissioned?
Why can't you
Yeah,
say
they were
it's true?
commissioned.
It's
Okay,
canon.
they're not true anymore.
But it's canon.
What's canon?
No, I'll go with Cody on this
Anyway.
one. They're not true anymore. The books, gone. They're wrong.
So,
Games
but
wrong.
here's really,
No,
but
it's not wrong. It's just a different universe.
Not true.
but
No, they're
anyway.
legends. They're
Mul-
Star Wars legends now.
Myths.
So anyway, he's looking
Exactly.
he's
Mythology
looking
of Star
forward
Wars.
to but he's looking forward to working with everybody who he worked on in the original series. But he also felt that Luke had his his beginning, middle, and end in the last in the 3 movies that he was in with Luke.
Just like
And
Anakin.
yeah, I mean, and felt like okay, I this was my story, coming up here, and here, and the rest is what happens in history.
Are they gonna have? I wonder what the main character of this next trilogy is gonna be. Is it gonna be Luke's son?
I see. I'm
Because it's
I'm
like
wondering
you got,
if it's gonna.
you got Anakin, which is Darth Vader.
Yeah, I
And
really
then
really
Luke.
wonder because it's gonna be interesting
Yeah, but
because
here's the thing with that. I just don't want to see another the son's gonna be the new Sith Lord again because he's just.
No, they're probably.
but
gonna do
that's
something
what
like,
happened. But now it
like
doesn't
a
happen.
neutral, because you got all bad.
Mhm.
I don't want to
Anakin
be a
went all
Jedi
bad.
anymore, Dad.
Luke
You're not a son to
Skywalker
me.
went
Well-
all good.
Well,
went
in
all
the,
neutral,
well,
actually.
in the
Did he go neutral?
He went.
he
well-
went no he went super good
He
and
He
then
went
he
all
kind of
good. It's
but
in the extended universe.
then
neutral.
with with the extended universe like that, he actually kind of the Skywalker name he didn't have when he had kids or when
Daddy, I
they
don't want to be
when
a
his
Jedi
kids
anymore.
went
Well,
on
that's
and
really
did what they
bad.
did.
You're dead
Some
to
of them
me.
weren't Jedi.
kill
So
the
the Force,
Just like
I
my
guess, was
father
bred
before
out
me.
of it at some point. So,
He should have been
this whole thing like that.
making love to women Jedi.
Yeah, well, he had Mara Jade.
They could do some.
Oh,
they could
yeah,
do
that
some-
bounty
things.
hunter.
But that doesn't work anymore. But anyway, so that's one big thing. He's really looking forward to it. I'm interested to see how they're gonna have the main cast and a lot of other things like that. But anyway, going on to another movie things. Eva Green's response to her poster. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but it's for Sin City 2. I think it's A Dame to Die For is what it's
A
called.
Dame to Die For.
And,
I am excited.
and
Die
Eva
for this
Green.
dame.
Eva Green. She is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. She's a gorgeous woman. And they said that her poster was a bit too I guess risque, scandalous. Was the MSRP?
Naughty.
Yeah, MSRP. They
Naughty.
anyway, so they said that the picture is of her holding a gun, and it has the highlights of her fingernail polish and lipstick and everything like that. And going down, she's wearing like this white linen robe,
Oh, I actually haven't seen that.
slip or kind of thing, and it shows it shows her that she's not wearing anything underneath it, but it doesn't show any nipple
Oh,
or
Dame to
real
Kill
boob.
For.
Dame to Kill For. Okay.
Unlike Jake,
We're not
Well-
dying for this. huh?
unlike Jake's mods in his Fallout.
Wait,
it
what do you
doesn't show
mean?
anything.
Oh, well, that was completely by
His-
accident that
his
one
made-up
happened.
girlfriend in Fallout.
Oh, go fuck
I didn't
yourself.
know Sin City actually made it. I didn't know that they actually
Yeah.
made enough revenue to make a second one.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
they did.
very
It
well
came
received.
out on Christmas Day,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
randomly out of nowhere. There was I never saw any publishing of anything
Mhm.
or anything like that, and then all of a sudden it was just boom.
Yeah, boom, it's
Sin
here.
City.
It
Yeah.
was very well received. It was a comic book first.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so apparently they said it shows too much of the underboob. So I guess the
I'm trying to find this picture.
where
here.
it is.
Maybe
Well,
it'll
so
show our-
Anyway, they took
our
so they're like,
audience.
okay, well, we'll fix it. So they
What-
basically,
Are they trying to say it's like an issue like from the Ellen Page issue?
no. This is something completely different. It's just they said that it's too risky to put on your, send to theaters
Is
and
that like
post
the
up.
original picture?
No. That's the original movie poster
Oh,
picture.
okay.
Oh,
The
you
other
can
one is the
totally
new one.
see shadow of it.
Well, yeah, but you don't
Hey.
actually see it.
That's in the U.S. That's still.
But okay, well you can look at other posters that have gotten away with way
Hello.
worse.
Oh, okay,
So,
that
anyway.
picture.
Yeah, and so if you look
one
at
with
it,
the white
the
linen
change
see-through
apparently they made some changes and they whited out some of the stuff like that. But in all honesty, you can't really tell the difference between the two posters, and it's like, okay, really?
Well, they're trying to stick true to the original poster. It looks. I mean, that's what it looks like to me.
Oh no, exactly.
You
What does
could
the new
see
one look
straight up
like?
nip in the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean they're trying to stay true to the whole thing like that, and to me it's like the edited picture that they submitted instead, or they resubmitted,
They
looks
they just
very
Opaqued it up a bit.
yeah, it doesn't look like there's any difference of it at all.
I'm trying to look for the second one.
So
I'm trying to look for the original one.
The
first.
original one you can see a little bit.
a little bit, but it's not even that big a deal, really. It really is not all
really
that big a deal.
It's
It's a little
not.
nip. They
but-
show tits on fucking commercials nowadays.
Yeah, pretty much.
They say bitch on TV. What?
Yeah.
Bitch, please.
What?
So, anyway, so Eva Green's her response to it
She's
was
gonna be in it.
she thought it was she was like, well, I don't really think it was bad. It wasn't really bad, and I'm happy with it. I like the photo. It's kind of sexy, and I like it.
It's a
and
little-
we
it's a little
can,
risque.
risque. And she's like, I
Risque.
like it. It's sexy
it's a
and
good selling.
it fits the movie, and it's almost shot for shot for what they were shooting for.
It's a good selling point too.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
of course. I
guys
mean,
are gonna walk
sex
by
sells.
that and see that under boob, see
Mhm.
that side boob.
Hey, you
and
want
be
to go
like,
see a movie? Yeah, let's go see Edge
Let's
of
go watch this.
We're gonna go
Hey,
see Sin City 2.
Let's go watch that.
Daddy, I want to go see Toy Story 4.
Son, come
No,
here.
no, we're watching Sin City.
Oh,
You're gonna be a man after this movie.
Here, son, take the suck.
Oh,
Look, I
dear.
dropped my cup.
I'm
But
a little
anyway.
girl, Dad. So you know how you become a man.
You're a man.
Here's a
But
towel.
anyway,
What do I do with this? You'll
so
you'll
she
know.
said, she
Yeah.
said that she didn't really care about
No.
that whole thing like that. But anyway, we're running close on time now.
Oh,
But Tyler, please enlighten us on what you found for thing.
Sit
But
beyond.
personally, last thing I want to say on that poster thing, really, the two pictures are incredibly similar. It looks like there's no change at all, or very slight change. So it's like,
Some sort
okay,
of
come the,
opaqueness.
it's like okay, come the fuck on, like really, you know what I mean? But anyway, okay, Tyler, go ahead.
Like throw me a freaking
That was
bone.
that was just the
Are you
last thing I
sure?
wanted to say on that.
You
Yeah,
done?
yeah, go ahead.
Wait,
So sit-
I have some.
All right, so Nintendo also had another thing.
Old news. No one cares.
Time
Sid
for
Meier's
Oh, hey,
Civilization
so China lifted its
Beyond
new ban
Earth.
on-
I will talk over you and I will not start over. It is now Civilizations in Space. You are colonizing a brand new planet, not Earth. So this is how, we're not taking the futuristic technology that was in the last game. Now
Oh, so
there's-
that's how they're getting around it. Okay.
I'm actually kind of disappointed because it doesn't look like there's a space play.
Well,
I haven't seen any yet.
wait,
yet.
what do you mean?
I was expecting, traveling to other planets.
To other planets?
But it looks like you're settling on this
This
one
ain't
planet.
Spore.
Yeah.
Well, come on, that's what the
Spore
opening
was a good-ass
trailer
game.
is you sending
was good.
rockets
It was
off in
good.
different directions, and I
it.
figured
Mm-hmm.
trade routes.
Blowing up.
But no, you're on a
planets
new
and shit.
planet,
Yeah.
and so far, there is a lot of, good news about it. Like, people who have played the demo, people who have watched it,
Some good
they're
reviews so
saying
far.
They're saying
It's great.
good. Yeah.
it's
Good.
it's Sid Meier's or Alpha Centauri 2 spiritual successor.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Right on.
It's great. So from what I get, there's 3 beliefs that you choose from.
Mhm.
One you
So
can be,
right, wrong, and neutral.
No. Well,
Okay.
that's never civilization's never
always-
been like
It's
that though.
it's subjective.
That's always.
Civilization's
It's
never been that way.
subjective.
There's never been a right or wrong. There was just the goal, how you get there.
Mm-hmm.
And you make choices before the game even starts.
Mm-hmm.
How people are gonna do. And then there's 3 courses. There's I can't find what they were
There's
called.
there's like the people who want
People who want to become robots.
yeah
And else
cyber.
cyber
Cyborgs.
enhanced. Then there's people who want to alter their DNA with all the surrounding environments.
Mutants.
We call them mutants. evolutionists.
Genetic modification.
Yes.
Alright. Okay.
Genetic modification. And then there are the people who just want to turn it into a new Earth. They want no robot enhancements.
Purists.
Purists,
Yes,
actually,
the
that's what they are called. Is the purist.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Good
So
job, Cody.
purist,
Air
cyber. So you have three. So you have three styles of play. You have cyberpunk, you have purist, and you have what's the
Nature,
say for the
come
third
to
one?
me.
and then you have
Supremacy.
genetic. Then you have
purity,
augmentation
and harmony.
stuff like that.
That's what they're called.
Okay.
Okay, so
Supremacy is the robot. Harmony is the DNA, the geneticist, and
Mm-hmm.
purity is humans. Humans are the best.
So I mean,
Humans are
supremacy
best.
obviously
Us humans
that's
are
a
best
derogatory.
humans.
I mean, that's not a derogatory, but just the
We're better
the
than you, and we
feeling-
know it.
The feeling of that word is like bad.
Just
So
like the
and then when you hear
Mormons.
harmony, you think,
Hippies.
Oh, we're gonna have harmony with the new Earth, man.
That's not nice to say.
But then there's purity, who are like, no,
I
change is
don't-
bad.
I don't appreciate you referring to me as a human male. I'm a transgender
No.
pyrofox.
a what?
A transgender
Stop.
pyrofox.
That's so stop.
That
But
is-
what about
it's,
purity?
It's,
Fun of
it's a
me?
running joke. It's a
Can you not
running
make fun
joke.
of me?
But purity, that sounds like the good option.
That's
but
how.
No,
wait,
it doesn't.
Mhm.
That sounds
if
bad.
we're going
to me.
off the names,
Purists?
if we're going off the name, we have supremacy, which is power, harmony, which is the hippies, and purity, which sounds like a white knight. But
So
when you look
that
at
must
the
be like
description,
neutral.
purity
Yeah.
are like they're like no change. Change is bad.
Yeah, there's like no change to us.
So,
but
like,
let's adapt
pacifists?
to
Yeah,
this.
but when you think of harmony, you think of like totally good. So I mean, like
Yeah,
there's
man,
spectric, there's like super mean evil spectrum, and then there's like super good harmony spectrum. Like, oh, let's become one of the planet.
Mhm.
Then there's like the purists that are
It's like,
wanting
don't-
to stay the same, don't want to do nothing. They're gonna
Get
stay
away.
right there in the middle.
I go
Alright.
with the supremacy group because
I would go with the harmony group.
Harmony
Okay.
good for me.
I
Well-
will burn down your wood houses, you dirty hippies, with
Oh.
my flamethrower.
Well, actually, let's end it on a
peacefully
let's end it
have
on a
sign
question
ready for
then.
you, say,
Okay.
"Get off
All right,
my
guys.
land."
So
I'm gonna take
let's end it
dump
on a
of nuclear
question.
waste on your home.
So harmony, supremacy, and then I probably pick purist first.
course.
Why?
Well, because
Change is
Bad.
bad. I
Ugh.
like things the
No,
same
no, I would
everywhere.
I would pick
That's
either
where I
purist.
always sit.
I would stick either
do
purist
that.
or I would either pick purist or harmony, because
Well, that's you
cy-
guys have
because
Tyler,
fun.
you are
I'm
the
gonna-
evil one.
but I
How
would
am I
play I would
evil?
play all three, to be absolutely honest.
Technology
But
is our friend.
regardless of what we say, what do you think? So let us know in the comments below. Let us
listen to
know
him.
on
Don't listen to
Facebook.
him.
Tweet
Listen
us
to me.
on Twitter about it. Hashtag
Please.
TacoCat or hashtag what was the other hashtag we came up with?
Hashtag.
Oh, hashtag meow meow crunch crunch.
Meow, meow, crunch, crunch.
Also
hashtag these are
hashtag
stupid.
these are
Oh,
stupid.
hashtag.
Hashtag. Anyway,
Hashtag hash browns.
so
Ew.
so also follow us
Shut
on
up.
Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Let us know what side would you pick. You have supremacy, cyberpunk. You have genetic mutation. You have genetic
flamethrowers.
modification, harmony, and then you have purist humans. On
You know what? No, I
for
want to
those
attack
ones.
you
So
guys.
what would you pick?
You know why?
Let us
You
know.
can't do anything to me. With your sticks and
Let us
stones,
know in the comments
couldn't
below.
break my bones.
You're
Everybody have a
robotic.
great
Like
rest of your
robot
time.
arms.
Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Tyler, Kit, Cody. Thank you for showing your face.
Finally.
We'll be back again with, actually, we're going to release our first part. Cody and I actually did a Let's Play in Portal. You guys are going to, well, it's going to be interesting to say the least.
I hope you have brain cells to spare because they're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
You guys will
Bye,
start
Internet.
hearing a lot more from
So.
me around here.
Yeah. So
I-
anyway,
I-
thank you all for tuning in. You're always great. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow, and like again on Facebook.
Facebook, Twitter,
Tell your
Grand.
friends. Tell your
yeah, tell your
family.
friends. Tell
Tell
your
your
family.
family's friends.
Tell the
Yeah.
random hobo down your street, yo.
No,
tell
no,
everybody.
We don't want those fans.
Oh no.
Tell
Well,
everybody.
we'll take any fan, but
Yeah, we'll take anybody. Tell
we're
everybody.
not- if they have internet access, I mean,
Yeah.
this is
The hobo has internet access.
Wi-Fi
man.
off his cart.
So anyway,
This guy's-
thank you all so
this guy's
much.
video is hilarious.
They're gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna say thank you again. Meow meow
Blah,
crunch
blah, blah,
crunch.
blah, 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 blah,
Stay
blah.
awesome, and all hail TacoCat.
Thanks,
Take
guys.
care.
Senpai going out cold.
Meow meow crunch crunch.